YouTube, I'm back with another one, man. Back with another one, man, for you guys. Feeling lonely isn't real. When you feel lonely, that's not real. It's just a mindset you need to change. It's literally a mindset you need to change. You've been programmed to think that you're lonely. You've been programmed to think that you need other people around you to validate yourself or to make yourself feel good. Or that because other people aren't around you, that you're not worthy of having friends, or you're not worthy of having a girl, or you're not worthy of having family. You've been programmed to think this, and this is not real. This is not real. I'm telling you, this is coming from someone who's felt this way before, and I'm sure many men have. You're not lonely, you're just alone. And in reality, you're not even alone because you got other people who know what you're going through. So you're not alone. But let's talk about it. When you typically feel like this, you feel like you have nothing else. You feel like nobody wants to be around you. Maybe nobody hits you up, right? Nobody's calling you like they used to. Nobody wants to go out anymore like they used to. Nobody texts you back. Maybe you're done with social media. You haven't posted in a while. And you just feel like life is going downwards or getting worse and worse. And all your hope for relationships and dating and social circles, and they're all dying down. But I gotta tell you something, man. It's not real. What's real is your mindset, and your feelings fluctuate. You'll feel one way, you'll feel another way. And once you learn this, beat this sort of way of thinking about yourself and looking at yourself and letting society influence you to believe this about yourself, you learn how to separate yourself from the pack. You see, one thing I notice about myself, man, I'm a guy who, I'm not gonna lie, I have pretty high testosterone. So I think this is a combination of genetics and also my background playing sports growing up from a very young age. So I'm not gonna lie, testosterone is a big reason why I used to feel certain ways I felt in my life. I used to have highs and lows, mood swings. I used to feel overly emotional, man, and I couldn't control it. I couldn't control it at the time because I generally have good intentions. I generally go after what I want, but I'm more laid back about it. And I'm not extroverted, and I've never been extroverted. So I used to feel times where, I felt lonely. I felt like, damn, I'm lonely. This is coming from a guy. I've had hundreds of friendships. I've had tons of relationships. There have been times where I've felt lonely, man. And it's just going to happen. But I tell you, it isn't real. Just like depression, it isn't real. It's just how you're feeling. Remember, emotions versus what's real are completely different things. You need to separate your mind. You need to train your mind to adapt to situations, bad or good, in your life, and to tell yourself and to train yourself to handle times of loneliness. You need to do this. And when you take loneliness and you train your mind to think of it in a positive way, and there are many ways of doing this, man. There are other like-minded individuals who are alone, who are probably experiencing the same thing. There are communities out there dedicated for individuals, for men who have experienced loneliness. There are mentors. There's content out there like mine. There are a bunch of things you can do when you're lonely, when you're feeling lonely, to not let it break you, man. Because that's one of the scariest things for modern men. And a lot of people overlook it. They think it's just like, oh, he's just alone, he's just lonely. No, this shit has psychological, mental effects. It can really damage your brain and make you think you're not worthy of who you are, or you're not worthy of certain things in this world. And it's not good. It really isn't good. And I hope you guys would never fall for shit like that, man. I've had so many comments on my other videos, man, about being alone. And this is one of my favorite topics on this channel. I know you guys hear me talk about women a lot. Sometimes I go a little in depth about women, I know. But I really, really want to go in depth about being alone, about being single, about being more productive with your time, and about transforming your life, man. Just changing your life for the better, no matter what kind of person you are. If you're an introvert, if you're a guy who you got out of a relationship and you feel hopeless, you don't know what to do, You're seeking some sort of connection. You're seeking some sort of answer. You're not alone, man. Because there are a lot of other guys feeling this way out here, man. You are not alone. This is one of the most important things of, being a man, getting through times like this when you do feel like you're lonely and realizing what you can do to defeat that loneliness. What's your purpose in life? Why aren't you using your loneliness to focus up on other things in your life that can improve your life? What are you going for in life? Because I'll tell you one thing. I could be alone right now in this apartment, but I'm not alone because I got my purpose sitting right next to me. This mic right here. I got my purpose. I'm not lonely. I got my mic. I got everything else in here that I have. I got my room. I got my bed. I got my camera. Even if I didn't have people who didn't want to hang out with me, I'm just alone. But I'm alone in the most positive way possible. When you learn to change your perception of things, to focus on your mental health, you be more selfish in terms of how you feel mentally. You stop having these thoughts. You stop having these crazy thoughts thinking that you're not good enough or thinking that you're always going to be alone forever. You must change your perception and do it for you, man, because you're the only one that's going to be able to change this. Nobody else. Nobody else is going to be able to save you, man. You got to change your perception, man. Nobody cares about your mental health, how you doing in life. I know there's somebody watching right now. I'll be a hater. Probably like, oh, this guy's delusional. He thinks his mic is somebody. He says he's not alone. He's with his mic. Yeah, well, that's their perception. If they want to think that, they could think that. It was never going to bother me. You know why? Because I'm right up here. When you're right up here, nothing could defeat you. Nothing could defeat you. And I've had days or even maybe a week or two without chilling with a girl or seeing a girl. Whatever. I never thought I was lonely. Even if she flaked on me, whatever. Even if it was a new chick that maybe had flaked on me, whatever. I don't think of it as that way. I don't care. I know she's bound to flake. Or if I hit up friends and I want to go do something with friends that I haven't spoken to in a while, they used to hit me up all the time, but I didn't have the time to go see them. But now when I hit them up, they don't have the time to hang out with me. It is what it is. You get through it. It's life. You move on, man. But you must change your perception. You must change how you view the world. You must change how you view yourself in the world. And you got to do it for your mental health, man. This stuff only gets worse, especially if you feel like you're a lonely guy. Like I said, it's just a feeling. You need to start doing the necessary things to change your perception. You're not lonely. You're just alone. And you're not even alone in that. Because like I said a few times in this video, many men are experiencing what you're experiencing. So it's a common thing. It's just how you deal with it, how you get through it. And you could do it, man. No matter who you are, you could do it. But that's all I got for you guys today, man. I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And we're doing a lot of videos like this. One of my favorite type of topics to do videos on. But, hope you guys enjoyed. Peace, love.